Hello, my name is Carolina and this is my oral project. I'm going to talk about online education since there is an important point that we must know because now with the COVID-19 pandemic, the class continued online. Since education could not be suspended, so it has been a bit difficult for we as students adapt in a digital way because we must develop new skills so that our knowledge remains the same. So, talking about online educations allow you to know the advantage and disadvantage. That is has because with this way of students, there have been students who leave school because they don't accept this reality. However, it is necessary that we know more about what online education offers so much for teachers as students. When the online education arises, online education arose out of the need to provide education to a student who cannot attend a classroom. This type of study is not only used as an auxiliary tool, but as an effective learning that helps people of any age and gender. At first, it was created with the intention that the adult population begin their studies with special methods and at certain times. This form of study benefits the way of learning various subjects without any kind of restriction. The student is free as he advances at his own pace, depending on his abilities and level of commitment. Now, what is online education? It is the learning process between teachers and students in a totally digital environment where technology and learning techniques make up the educational model in order to achieve a highly interactive environment at any time and from anywhere you are. It is also a study modality that allows you to study without leaving daily activities aside. And it is the best way to want to study and do various things without having specific schedules because it adapts to your time without having to stress because you need to do many things in the same time but no power. So this educational model may be your best option. What is the goal? Online education has several goals such as open educational possibilities to thousands of disabled people, either due to their occupations, their economic resources, and the geographical distance they are from the main urban centers or from the place where educational programs in which they may be interested are offered. Another is facilitate lifelong education strategies for the group of population that wants to start or continue higher studies, or for graduates who see their renewal or improvement in accordance with the demands of the changing world of today and forever. Another is to strive for equal opportunities for entry to education. However, it allows to facilitate the innovation of teaching methods through the use of multiple strategies, seeking that the student is the author of his own learning and develops his capacity for self-learning and self-evaluation. In other words, learn to learn. What are the characteristics of online education? As can be seen in the history of online education is a modality that uses real-time activities or video conference. So, thanks to the presence of online education, more than 90% of people have at least one opportunity to educate themselves in the area in which they live. However, online education is characterized by the following: involves physical distancing, online education is interactive, promotes independent learning, has a massive research, and it makes time optimization possible. So it is important to consider these characteristics since you know more about this type of educations, which is an excellent way to learn. What are the advantages of online education? This modality brings great benefits in the short and long term that can positively reward not only the student learning but also their professional life. Some of these advantages are flexibility because you can study from anywhere without having to travel. Accessible costs because private online courses are usually more accessible than face-to-face ones. Active learning because the exploration of ideas is facilitated and students increase their participation. Develop a discipline and autonomy because the students is responsible for the learning process and for managing their time. New competencies because the use of virtual platforms and tools for distance learning develops skills that are sought in the world of work. And then it also admits access to information immediately, great control of study time, more comfortable learning environments, innovate technology, and opportunity for interaction and networking. What are the disadvantages of online education? Online education, in addition to having great benefits, has disadvantages since students are often distracted, there is social isolation, limitations are generally in the development and correction of physical exercise, and above all, most of the time the place is inappropriate to take class because it generates distraction for students. Therefore, it is essential that both the students and the teacher draw up a study schedule and that they complete with it since they must complement their training by seeking additional information and comply with the class schedule because online education does not allow interaction between students. Therefore, it is vital that a teacher promotes this interaction through different tools and strategies. What is the difference between online and face-to-face education? In face-to-face training, the center is in the teacher and his ability to transmit his knowledge, while in online training puts the student and his ability to learn through practice at the center. That is why we grow around the class, and the most important thing is to learn through experiences with practice. In addition, in face-to-face training, you memorize what they teach you and they evaluate you with exams. You learn what you should know, but many times you did not learn how to apply it, right? However, online training solves projects by learning in groups with your colleagues and mentor, and you receive professional and non-academic feedback with continuous evaluations. Reason to prefer online education. You do not attend a classroom or have to travel to study. You study faster. You have classes that are personalized and we provide tutors, offers a variety of educational training options. Although the benefits of studying online are greater, there are still people who doubt the efficiency of this type of education, and it is scope, perhaps due to daily habits or ignorance of how beneficial it can be. The truth is that online education has been the study alternative for those who want to be great professionals but cannot attend a classroom. In conclusion, online education does not eliminate other types of teaching. It is only integrates into the multiple learning skills that a person can have. In this way, it is possible to aim for global learning, learning in which everyone achieves her goals at their own pace and way of learning. Therefore, nowadays, online education covers a significant need for self-learning, self-management to overcome the barriers of time and space, and as a corollary to achieve the democratization of education. And we can see in this model that the responsibility of the students is essential.